Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to the BTM channel, and in today's video I'm going to be doing my official Bengals record prediction for the 2024-2025 season. Obviously new environment here. I'm in my dorm filming this. It's weird. Normally I got my Bengals wall behind me. It's a great vibe, but yeah, we got to switch it up. Obviously new lifestyle here. So yeah, first video in the dorm is going to be me predicting the Bengals record. Let's get straight to it. Alrighty, so starting it off week 1, we got the New England Patriots coming to Cincinnati. Obviously, new quarterback. I believe Jacoby Brissett has got to be starting this game. That's what I've heard. And yeah, this is just this is definitely a mismatch whenever you look at it. But the Bengals do struggle at the start of the season. However, I am going to have to take the Bengals going 1-0 to start the season. Next game up, got my favorite game of the year. I mean, it's always a favorite. You guys know I live in Missouri, so it's like, this game just never gets old. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't live in Missouri, this is a classic. Bengals at Chiefs. Of course, you know what I'm saying, they're too afraid to have the Chiefs come to Cincinnati. I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. It's tough for the Chiefs in Cincinnati, but this has got to be a very tough game. I do like, obviously, I think we're going to get off to a better start this year, but I am going to say we're going to take this loss. I think we're going to, obviously, I know we beat the Chiefs all the time in the regular season, but I have a feeling we got to take a loss here, but we're going to see them again down the road. And then heading to week 3, we got the Washington Commanders at the Cincinnati Bengals. I believe this is like a Monday night football game. And yeah, this is a very interesting game. I'm not sure why they made this Monday night football. But yeah, I'm going to take the Bengals over the Commanders on Monday Night Football at home. I mean, I don't really need to explain myself there. And then the next game we got is the Bengals visiting the Panthers. So again, still a fairly new team, you know what I'm saying, as far as like quarterback situation, Bryce Young. We didn't see much from him last year. Panthers did make some moves over the offseason, but I still think we got the upper hand here. I'm going to take Bengals beating the Panthers in week 4, and I'm going to say we go to a record of 3-1. And then we got a very tough game this next week. So this is now, we are into October. We got the Ravens visiting the Bengals at home. It's a 12 o'clock game, no primetime game, nothing like that. This is one of these games where last year, I mean, we just could not, obviously there's a bunch of other issues too, but like we were not winning our division games. But I do think we are going to get this first game. I think the home field advantage has got to help. I think as long as Joe, again, like I said, as long as he's healthy, I think this has got to be a game. It's got to be a good game. But I'm going to say we take this one in a very tight one. And that will move us up to the record of 4-1. And then moving on to week 6. So this is, again, like we have a very, very, I would say, easier schedule at the start of the season. So hopefully we get off to easier start, or a better start here. We got the Bengals visiting the Giants on Sunday Night Football. I'm going to have to take the Bengals here again. I do think, obviously, the fact that it's at the Giants, that won't help. But I do think Joe's got to come in prime time. I mean, I feel like we play very well during primetime games. And yeah, I really like us here. I think we're going to take this win. Alrighty, moving on to week 7. We got another tough matchup here. Again, another division rival. We got on October 20th, the Bengals visiting the Browns. You know how we do with the Browns. It's, we're a little shaky. Obviously, we have beat them, obviously, with Joe and everything like that. It's not like they're unbeatable, but we do just tend to struggle against them because their defense is very good. And I am going to say we take a little step back here. I think, we got hot for a while. I think we got cool off for one game, and we're going to take this loss to the Browns and move to a record of 5-2. Then moving on to week 8, this is definitely a game I want to go to. This is a whiteout game. They already announced the jerseys for this game. It is going to be the Eagles visiting the Bengals, afternoon game. This is going to be probably a very, very good game. One of the Bengals' best home games. And like I said, I think we will perform very well in this game again at home. I trust in us. And I think we're going to take this win and move up to 6-2. And then moving on to week 9, we got the Raiders visiting the Bengals here. Raiders, yeah, I don't know. They've been in about the same spot for a few years now. They haven't really gotten much better. I believe their starting quarterback is maybe Minshew or Aiden O'Connell. I'm not sure. But yeah, I think this is a game we can definitely win. It's one of those games, like, you don't want it to be a trap game. This could definitely be like a trap game, but still, I do think we're going to have enough. I think we're going to win this game and move up to a record of 7-2, I believe. Alrighty, moving on to the next week. So this is a quick turnaround. Basically, we play November 3rd versus the Raiders, and then we play a Thursday night football game against the Ravens at the Ravens Stadium. So this is one of those where it's like, this has got to be a little bit more difficult. This has got to be a tougher game. It's hard to say. It's hard to say what we'll be looking like. Hopefully, we're all healthy at this part of the season. But yeah, we remember what happened last Thursday. That was a disaster last year on Thursday night against the Ravens. But this is going to be a tough game. I am going to say we do lose this game. Again, I think we'll make it close, but I do think we are going to lose this game and move back to 7-3. And then I believe we get a bye week, or no, we get a longer week of rest, and then we go to Los Angeles to play the Chargers in an afternoon game. And this game I think we're going to take. I don't think the Chargers at this point, they've lost a lot of weapons on the offensive end. Defensively, they're still okay, but they've never been elite. They got big names over there, but I do think we are going to, bounce back after that Ravens game and move up to a record of 8-3. And then we get a bye week on week 12, and then we are back for week 13. Steelers are visiting the Bengals. I do like this because it gives us more time to prepare for the Steelers, and it's a home game, which is nice. And yeah, I'm going to say we win this one. Again, it's December 1st, beginning of December. This is where it seems like we start to get in a rhythm. It is around December here. And I'm going to say we do take this win and move up to a record of 9-3. And then next week, so we get about 8 days of rest. And then we go to Dallas. This is going to be one of those very interesting games that it's hard to say. Last time we played the Cowboys, we lost to them. But again, it was one of those early season games. We weren't in a rhythm. And yeah, we are going to Dallas. I believe this is like a Sunday night game, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe Monday night. I don't know. But this is going to be a tough game against the Cowboys. But I still feel like we do have the better overall team. And I do think we are going to take this win here and move up to a record of 10-3 going into week 15. Alrighty, and then now we are in about mid-December. We are going to Tennessee, which again, historically, we've done pretty well against the Titans. I believe we might have lost to them last year. But I still definitely believe this is a very winnable game for us. Titans have gotten a little bit better, but this is a game we need to win. And I think, again, mid-December, this is about where we're in our prime. And I'm going to say the Bengals, slow down the Titans offense here and win a pretty close matchup against the Titans to move up to a record of 11-3. Alrighty, now we are in the final 3 weeks of the season here. I believe this is is this week 15 or I don't know. I might be doing the math wrong. My bad, y'all. I've kind of lost track. But this next game, another game I was kind of eyeing to go to, was the Browns versus the Bengals. This is, I believe, a Monday night football game, possibly. No, I think it's Thursday night. My bad. Browns at Bengals. This is going to be a game. I really like this. I really like that they put this on the schedule for us. It's a home game against a team that we've struggled against, but it is a primetime game. And, I would say, play pretty good in primetime at home. And I really like this game for us. I think we are going to take this win and move to a record of 12-3. And then with 2 weeks left in the season, on December 29th, the Broncos come to visit us. So again, we get a nice 10-day rest after that Thursday night game against the Browns. Broncos come to visit us. Again, this is another very winnable game, a game I think we should win. This is a game I think, as long as everyone locks in, maybe we could get a win and rest our players the next week, or obviously, potentially, again, compete for that top AFC spot. But I do think we are going to take the win here against the Broncos. Like I said, I think their offense is just not where it needs to be. Obviously, they're still figuring things out. And that will move us up to a record of 13-8 and 3 going into the final week of the season. Alrighty, so moving into the last game. So this is a game against the Steelers. And again, this game could be, they don't have a game time for this yet. But this is looking like I think this game has got to be on a Saturday. So again, kind of a short week, but not much. This is one of those games that's got to be very tough to predict. Obviously, we don't know who's playing. If you know, I'm saying we might be good enough at this point to where we don't have to play the starters. But assuming everyone's playing, I think this is honestly going to end up as one of those trap games for us. I really do. I hate to say it, but I think what's going to happen is we're going to take a little step back here again. I think we're going to be focused more on the playoffs. And, you know, even if the starters are playing, I think we are going to take a little loss here. I think the Steelers will be really locked in trying to win this game. Obviously, they're at home. They might be in contention for a wild card spot. And I think they are going to take the win here. And that will move us down to a record of 13-4 to finish the season. Overall, I think we're going to have a great season. I think we're going to be really competing for the top spot in the AFC. We have, we have a very easy schedule compared to what we've had to go through the last 2 years. And this is a great opportunity to get the top spot in the AFC. I would love it if we could get that instead of the Chiefs. Don't even get me started on the Chiefs. I mean, you guys know. But yeah, I think this is a great opportunity for us to take a leap, get possibly first in that AFC. Of course, we still got the tough division games. That's got to be the toughest part. And I think that's what it's got to take, to get that top spot in the AFC compared to the Chiefs, because the Chiefs are obviously an easy division as well. So I'm very excited for the season. And yeah, that's really all I got to say. But yeah, I'm going to try to start reacting to all the Bengals games, hopefully some other games. Like I said, it's very difficult because I got roommates and stuff like that. But I'm going to try my best for y'all. So without further ado, that is going to cap it off for the video, man. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.